Hi, it's Stan Phelps. Hey, I wanted to share this great story. Nod to John Schaefer for originally posting this on Facebook and David Rendell for pointing it out to me. It's a story that comes from the Pittsburgh Pirates. And this is the letter that the Pittsburgh Pirates sent to one of their season ticket holders at PNC Park. Very cool thing. Evidently, there was a foul ball that went into the seat of this season ticket holder, and the Pittsburgh Pirates sent a letter congratulating that season ticket holder and actually giving them the baseball that was picked up in their seat. What a neat way to do a little something extra and follow up for literally your best customers. So I wanted to share that great example here from the Pittsburgh Pirates of doing that little extra, following up, thanking, and reinforcing that loyalty from their most important fan base, the season ticket customers. So really quickly, I wanted to share two more quick stories. I'm a huge baseball fan. One of my goals is to go to all of the parks. I've now been to 20 of the 30 parks. PNC Park in Pittsburgh may be one of the best ones. But I wanted to share a couple of stories all the way back in 1998. I moved to New York and I took a job working with the New York Yankees. I grew up playing baseball, so this was a lifelong dream for me. One of my best friends had grown up in New York City. His name is David Ackerman. And Dave grew up in Queens and literally had never been to Yankee Stadium. And so I invited him out because Adidas had this big deal with the Yankees and we had tickets right on the field. And Dave came out. It was in the old stadium. Literally our seats were right here, right on the third base line. And so Dave Ackerman, first game he's ever been to, and he catches a foul ball. And the neat thing is he actually made SportsCenter. So I'll let Linda Cohn tell you the rest of the story.
Plays in Baltimore. We'll have the answer when we get to Philly. Time to stretch when we get to the Bronx. Headed toward the air.
How amazing is that? First game ever. He actually fell onto the field, which is a major no-no. He didn't get thrown out, luckily, but got his own baseball. The second story I want to tell is when I used to manage the relationship with the New York Yankees, my office was actually in Yankee Stadium, so that was my George Costanza moment of sorts. But what's cool is we would have people from all around the world who would be in New York. Because the Yankees are such an iconic team, they would always want to come out to a game at the stadium. Well, Adidas had the Joe DiMaggio suite number 16. This is literally a view from the seats in the suite. Great seats. You could fit 30 people in there. And we would, again, have people from all around the world. What we take for granted as Americans that we think, well, everybody else knows how baseball is actually played. Well, certainly baseball is popular in some parts of the world, but in others, people have no clue the intricacies and the rules of the game. And so I'll never forget a time I'm sitting in the suite, hosting about 30 people. It's an exciting game. And I'm sitting next to somebody who's from Scotland, who had never seen baseball played before. And so he's getting into it, and I'm explaining kind of the intricacies and the rules of baseball. And again, the game's really exciting, and people are cheering. And all of a sudden, the player starts to head towards first base, and up in the suite gets this Scotsman, and he points down and he goes, "Run, you bastard! Run!" And everyone in the suite is looking at him. And I sit him down and I said, no. I go, he doesn't have to run. I said, he's got 4 balls. He can walk. And the Scotsman thinks about it for a second. He stands up and he looks down and he goes, walk with pride, my son. Walk with pride.